Good evening, this is Jonathan Elijah Bowers with JEBSEO.com. In today's video, I want to talk about SEO practices for Fort Worth dentists, Part 1, Keyword Research. So I'm going to talk about Fort Worth dental practices and SEO implementations that can help dentists in this location. This is going to be a multiple part series. I think it's going to be maybe 4 or 5 parts where I talk about strategies and understanding the epistemologies and the implications of building more building blocks to help your brick and mortar business gain online traffic on Google. So what we got to do is we want to understand the practice, and I'm not a dentist by any means, so I compiled some keywords today, and I just want to talk about analyzing top ranking sites in Dallas, some of the competition. I'll cover that in part 2. But for today, I want to just talk about keyword research, and I want to just frame the difficulties for different phrases that many people may have if they want to search for services, more questions, or answers on the search engines like Google. So what are users searching to help repair or maintain dental health? So, for instance, common issues people will face will be cleaning, whitenings. There's different surgery procedures, whether it's for cavities, gingivitis, root canals, whether they want dentures, crowns. If you, for example, a dentist in Dallas or Fort Worth offers orthodontics or Invisalign. I know Invisalign can be a premium product, but for today I want to talk about potentially profitable keywords that I compiled today. I picked 6 keywords: teeth whitening Dallas, TX, family dentist Dallas, general dentist Dallas, best cosmetic Dallas, best cosmetic dentist Dallas, and best cosmetic dentist in Dallas TX. So with keywords, latent semantic indexing matters, or the characterization of your phrases and how you type and what you type really do make a difference between, let's say, an average monthly search volume of 10 per month for best cosmetic dentist in Dallas, Texas, and 170 by just removing the TX. I've talked about keyword research in a previous video, and short-term keywords usually will have higher search volumes, but they're more difficult to rank. Longer tail keywords, easier to rank, faster, but they offer less average monthly searches. So I aggregated this data from SERP.net. This is a tool that I utilized for competition, backlinks, understanding markets with Google, search volumes, aggregation, crawlability, indexation. So I want to talk about something. What is the average lifetime value of a Dallas, Texas cosmetic client? So the dental LTV is about $2,800 per patient for the lifetime of that patient. My resource that I gained this information from is delmain.co/blog/average lifetime value dental patient. I read it here. We can talk about this for a few seconds or a minute or so. So as we can see here, calculating the lifetime value of a dental patient can be as simple as multiplying the number of visits you expect a patient to make to your office by the average value of each visit. Let's say a practice expects the average visit to produce about $400 in value, and the average patient to make 7 visits to their office, 2 checkups for a year, for 3 years, plus 1 small routine treatment. So this is very much on a minimalistic basis of a customer who comes in for general cleanings, maybe a whitening, and $400 per visit times 7 visits per patient for this practice. This hypothetical practice, the dental LTV is $2,800 per patient. So this is the arbitrary number that I will be utilizing today for this case study. Some questions that I ask myself: what are the variations of phrases users search to locate answers for their dental health? What are the average keyword volumes per phrases? So as I talked up here, most people, for myself, if I live in Dallas, I live in Fort Worth. I'm using Dallas as an example because I want to focus on Fort Worth clients for dental procedures in the future. I want to focus on Dallas because I don't want to intertwine or have any parallel issues with potential dentists that I do work with. I know someone in Dallas who does SEO, and I'm sure he works with someone who is a dental client, so I'd rather just focus on Dallas, and I'm not working with anyone right now. But I utilized teeth whitening Dallas, Texas. But really what I want to touch up on today is best cosmetic dental Dentist Dallas, so Best Cosmetic Dentist Dallas and Best Cosmetic Dentist in Dallas TX long tail keyword. Variations of phrases. There's many more phrases that can be utilized and understood from an epistemological understanding of what someone wants and how they want it. The example site that I'm using, I don't know who these folks are, but I went to the 6th page of Google for Best Cosmetic Dentist in Dallas, and I see eastquarterdental.com. So this is the example site that we will be utilizing for this case study. East Quarter Dental, highly rated and respectable top dentists in Dallas, providing quality family dentistry, cosmetic, and restorative dentistry. So this is their meta, this is their title. They're ranked on page 6 for this keyword term. And for Cosmetic Dentist Dallas, shorter tail keyword, they're on page 2 for Cosmetic Dentist Dallas. Not entirely sure if I got this keyword written down. Cosmetic Dentist Dallas. No, I did not. So here, we'll do this in real time. I'll show you exactly how I compiled this information. Sorry, my phone was ringing for a second. So, all right, let's get this thing rolling so we can do this in real time. Cosmetic Dentist Dallas. So I like to implement keywords or words like best in phrases or near me. That's why I understand that someone who's searching something, they clearly want to make a buying decision. So, Cosmetic Dentist Dallas, they're on the 2nd page for that. So, let's include their URL too before I forget. I really like working in real time with you folks, or whoever is watching this video. This is going to be an in-depth case study regarding dental procedures in Dallas, and this is a metaphorical, really hypothetical business that I'm working towards. I don't work with East Quarter Dental. Don't plan on working with him. Like I said, I want to work with folks in Fort Worth, Texas. So let's go back to Cosmetic Dentist Dallas on Google. I focus solely with average monthly volume searches on Google. So let's go here. And we're going to go to my command center over here. And right here, as you can see, I have this, this is SERP.net. I've got Best Cosmetic Dentist in Dallas opened up. This is a competition analyzer, which I'll talk about in the next video with competition. So let's go to the ultimate research. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a keyword analyzer on this. I utilize a lot of tools within my offer toolbox, just to ensure that the data that I aggregate is accurate, congruent, really makes sense for other people. I want this to be as empirical as possible. So, Cosmetic Dentist Dallas, really what we're focusing on is winning than attacking. I think that's important with understanding strategy, alternating, using the alternative use of your resources, eastquarterdental.com. Then we're going to analyze the competition for this particular keyword, which I did not originally plan to do so, but that's fine. I like working with change. And while we wait, let's talk a little bit. So yeah, Cosmetic Dentist Dallas. So let's see, about 210 average searches per month with a cost per click of $6.52 per click. I like to include cost per click within my information because cost per click, or PPC, is the alternative to organic search engine optimization. PPC offers real-time results, so if you put up cost per click bids for particular keywords, you'll pay about $6.52 via Google AdWords, or if you're going to go through like YouTube or Instagram. This is just particularly for Google. It's how much you're spending per click. It's a good way to determine whether these keywords will be convertible. Alright, so the traffic value is about $684. per month. Excellent. So now I'm going to add this keyword over here into the SEO sales revenue calculator. Cost per click of $6.52. $6.52. Cool. Alrighty. I will talk about this towards the end of my video, the sales revenue calculator, just like we calculated earlier, at about $2,800 per customer lifetime value. I'll get into depth within that soon. So let's do a quick search on this term, cosmetic dentist Dallas, with our example site. Right here I've got the first 10 pages that are pulled up via Google Organic, and as you can see, East Quarter Dental is not on the first page according to SERP.net. Let's open up Google, paste this term, and we'll look for our buddy's East Quarter. Now, when doing searches too, Maps generates different results based on your geotag location. I talked about this on a previous video, where if I'm in a 76132 area and I search it for a particular zip code variation with, let's say, like cosmetic dentistry, I'm going to be getting like 76133, 76109, 76123, different variations of businesses, brick and mortar businesses that are congruent and accurate in search engines. So let's double, triple check, see where East Quarter is. East Quarter. Like I said earlier, they are not on the first page. We can attest to that. So let's go to the second page. Maybe they're on the second page. They're not on the second page for Cosmetic Dentist Dallas, which means that these folks here can benefit from organic SEO traffic. Alright, so we're on the 5th page, we're going to the 6th page now. We do not see the folks. If you guys see it, put a comment or send me a like that I missed it. But I'm actually looking for purple text because I have been on this site in the past on my history and cache. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, we've gotten to the 10th page and we don't have Cosmetic Dentist Dallas on that page, so we're going to ignore that because they're clearly not on the organic searches. So pull up my notepad right here, and we're going to continue with this case study. So, as I was referring to earlier, Maps Insight. How do location-based services vary with subsets of phrases with average monthly volumes? Is the user trying to learn about health via blogs to make a purchase decision? Words like best, affordable, dental insurance provider, plus the procedure to understand buying intent. So the keywords that I have lined up today, it's not really set in stone that these keywords are the absolute phrases to succeed as a cosmetic dentist. There's variations and subsets within subsets, even zip code variations, as I was referring to earlier with Maps domination. To really just continue to understand and build more building blocks with that notion can really help provide success as you plan to work with an SEO consultant in the Fort Worth area, like myself. How can local directories help users form distinctions between locations? So the reason why I'm talking about local directories is you want to have accurate, congruent, and matching building blocks to attest to indexable synchronicity. Does your brick and mortar business contain multiple locations? Maybe you have an office in Dallas, you got one in Northwich and Hills, you have one in Aledo, Weatherford. You have like 4 or 5 different offices and one website to host your business. Well, from a strategic standpoint, what I'm thinking about is, hey, you know, We have multiple offices, so we want to target multiple keywords. In a later video, I'll talk about how to alter your site to resonate with the different cities and the services that you offer, what you're selling the most of, where are your potential opportunities, your cost benefits with your services you offer. I know Invisalign is highly valuable service. So how can pre-existing blog pages help foundationalism? On top of this, I'm jumping around a little bit right here with keyword research, but when I'm looking at sites and analyzing websites, I just really want to talk about the keyword research about if you have a blog page, say East Quarter. We'll go to East Quarter right now, and we'll double triple check. Do they have a blog going on? So this is really an over-the-shoulder of keyword research. Extremely valuable information. So we got treatments, your first visit, about us, membership and financing, a payment portal. And this is your call to action right here, schedule appointment. This is my second time I've visited this site. They offer Invisalign, Zoom, American Dental Association. Another call to action. And our treatments, this seems to be like an area where you can educate people, where people can learn more. So this is what I was referring to with like blog. So teeth cleaning. eastquarterdental.com/teeth-cleaning. So learning about teeth. See, I like this right here. This has got quality content. It's got some reviews, testimonials right here. Questions, comments, call to action. Now this right here, teeth cleaning. This could absolutely help out with different keywords to rank for. Say teeth cleaning, dental procedures, Dallas. It's a long tail keyword. Maybe it'll get 20, 30 searches. Really just thinking outside the box. And as you can see here, I was referring to different offices and brick and mortars with directories. Have multiple directory listings that are implemented towards, let's say, Dallas, Addison, Irving, Richardson. I believe they have one office. So Dallas, Texas, yeah, Suite 100. So these folks have one office in downtown Dallas, one phone number, easy peasy lemon squeezy. They got a TikTok and Instagram. All right. So back to the study. Yeah, so what sort of call to actions are associated with your landing page? Opt-in via email, phone number, call tracking, discovery form actions. It really does the implications of what actions people take when they visit your site can determine your conversion rates. For me, I like to think about just sending organic traffic, and having your content proofwritten is something that I believe your webmaster or your web designer should have implemented. So for me, I like the way that East Dental looks. It's the color palettes look good from a conversion perspective. It's easy to be able to call, schedule an appointment. Maybe there's a hotline to reach out against, maybe you had a root canal or some sort of issue. And these are just different keywords, researching different phrases. What are people thinking about whenever they search for dental procedures? Where are you? When do you need it? Just asking more questions. More questions lead to more questions. Not necessarily getting to an arbitrary particular answer, but I love to just brainstorm whenever it comes to understanding keyword research, asking more questions. Because the law of implication, I've talked about the law of implication, epistemology, and alchemy. Users think they know what they want more than what their mind wants. So to get a little bit into an epistemological framework before we talk about the SEO sales revenue calculator, your mind is a goal-achieving mechanism. You are not your mind. So you're not your mind. Your mind's just a goal-achieving mechanism. And this is really what I learned about with the law of implication that I learned from David Mills, my mentor. Law of implication states it's like the law of attraction, but it's one layer deeper within the law of attraction. You attract what you want, but the implication of the thought that you attract is the reason for purchasing decision, for making a decision, for decision making. It's to purchase a car, to hop into bed with a girl. The implication of those thoughts is really like the law of attraction, but it's a layer deeper. So how I can tie it into this is what issues exist within concepts of potential procedures. So thinking about a potential customer and from a conversion methodology, why do these issues exist? What's going on in this person's worldview? Have they been doing uncanny bad habits to cause bad implications towards their dental health? What pain points motivate these users to make searches for answers and services? Maybe they're searching for how much it may cost with the particular dental provider that they have. Just different questions to ask. So yeah, with that, that's pretty much a little bit of keyword research for my part 1 video for Fort Worth dentists who want to utilize SEO services. Lastly, I want to talk about is the sales revenue calculators. You got keyword research, and really how can these SEO traffic convert into sales. I did a video on this in the past, but I really want to continue to build and layer up on this understanding. So right here we have 7 keywords, right? So we got 7 keywords, monthly searches for all of these that are aggregated from SERP.net is an average of 800 monthly searches. So next, what I have here is if you're ranking number 1, let's just go ahead and say for Cosmetic Dentist Dallas, our last example. You're getting 200 average searches. So out of those 210, 25% of those people, I've done math on this, about 25% of people are going to click your site if you're number 1. So that's 84 people who are clicking your site, just viewing it, just hopping on. So out of that 25% website to calls, how many people are actually calling you that visit your website? We know not all 85 people are going to make a call. So what we're gonna do here is we understand 5%. We're gonna go with a minimalistic 5% of people are gonna make a call. That's a 4.2 average user call conversion per month. So out of that 5%, not everyone who calls through your gatekeeper is going to make an appointment. 50%. Let's go ahead and go with 50%. 50% is an average that has been attested. This SEO revenue calculator I derived from a mentor of mine, Joshua Fletcher, in Phoenix, Arizona. He compiled this. He's one of the best marketers and search engine SEOs that I know, and he's taught me a lot about search engine optimization, keyword research, and really just understanding how to understand building blocks. Really, the law of implication is really what helps us push this success methodology onto other people, because it's really a win-win-win situation for everyone involved. It's what really our worldview is to help everyone succeed. Your customers succeed, you succeed, and we succeed. So back to this 2.1, 50% is the calls to appointment. So we can attest to 2.1 people can make an appointment out of that 210 monthly searches, which is 25% times 25% times 5%. So out of those 2.1 people who make appointments, those appointments to sales, 33%. So 33% of those 2.1 people are going to make, you're going to have sales. So that's going to give you a predicted sales revenue with $2,800 as your client customer value to be about $1,940.40 per month by being on the top of the search engine for Cosmetic Dentist Dallas. So with all these keywords that I have right here, there's so many different keyword variations that you can go after. Not everyone has to go after the same keywords, and I think that seems to be an issue when I talk to people about SEO is like, what if we all go after the same keyword? Well, as an SEO in Fort Worth, I do not work with 2 practices in the same niche. From an ethical standpoint, I believe, if I'm going to work with a dentist, I'm just going to work with one dentist, because if I'm going to rank you on the top of the search engine, this is why I'm doing this case study for a Fort Worth dentist. This is why I'm doing Dallas, is because as I work with you, I don't want to work with your competition. It's an unethical standpoint. If I'm working with you and your competition, like, really, who's winning here? It's not a win-win-win situation. There will be a loser if that is the case. So if we have a win-win-win situation, what I'm thinking about here is just helping a Fort Worth dentist, but I'm using these Dallas keywords. But going back to Dallas keywords, there's so many different variations with how many people can search. Hundreds, and they're just keywords that haven't been researched. Like, there's keywords that have not been discovered or searched yet that will be searched in the future with voice search. And I think I'm going to close off this video with that being said. This keyword research, this business, East Quarter Dental, they can very much profit off of cosmetic keywords, and that's an increase of what, $10,000 per month by being on the top of the search engines for these. We're going to go with about $5,000, an additional $5,000 per month, with an increase of, let's say, roughly like 230%. Not including these keywords right here, maybe about 200%. I'm thinking 170, 210, plus a 10, 10, 30, 300, 8, 9, 400. Yeah, I'd say that's about a solid 175, 150% increase, with about increased predicted sales revenue per month of about $4,000. So yeah, that's just with those keywords right there. I liked doing this video. If you liked the video too, give me a subscribe, like, or visit my discovery forum at JEBSEO.com/discovery-forum. Peace.